So, how to get a 100%, that's 100% success rate when pitching your care home stories to the local media, and that will be local media for your care homes because that's where your prospective families and stakeholders are. So, let's go back. For your care home, any individual care home that wants to promote its quality of care, you should be aiming to secure at least 10 pieces of coverage per year for your home in your local media. So how do you do that? How can you guarantee that everything you pitch will be picked up? Well, there are two elements you have to avoid. First of all, when pitching those stories, make sure that they're not seen by the journalists who you're pitching to as marketing stories. i.e. you're trying to market your home rather than provide a story, because that's, remember, always what journalists want. So, marketing stories might be, for example, that you've, partnered up with a particular company to provide a particular service, or you have a new supplier. That's marketing. Or, for example, you might just write to your journalist talking about your home and you've got so and so many vacancies. Or are you looking for so and so many more residents? That would just be seen as marketing. So don't pitch those kind of stories. Secondly, don't pitch stories that are seen as recruitment, i.e. we're just trying to get more people to work at your care home. Why? Because local media have recruitment pages. They would want people to advertise in those pages. So that would be seen as a recruitment pitch. So best not to go down that route. But to secure that 100% success rate, and let me be clear what I mean here. I mean that every story that you pitch to the local media, at least one of the target media, i.e. newspapers, radio or television, will pick up on that story and use it and publish it or broadcast it. So the first thing you have to do is make sure you are pitching, of course, a story, and make sure that story has an element of human interest around it. So what do I mean by human interest? Bring out the story of the individuals you are writing about. So that's 9 times out of 10 might be around the residents who you are caring for. So if it is a resident, let's say, who you are supporting through a date night that she or he might be having with her husband or wife, a special day that you are arranging, give the whole story about the resident and his or her wife or husband. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, well, in fact, 9.5 times out of 10, residents are very happy to tell their stories, and sometimes they are their families. And a date night, for example, this is just an example, is a celebration of their life. People like to see their life celebrated. That's one example. Another example might be around a birthday. Well, make sure the whole details about that resident's 100th birthday, let's say, you provide all the details about his or her life and how you made a special birthday for them. Bring out the human interest. That might be about what jobs they did, where they lived, their special interests, for example. So the human interest element is absolutely key. The second way to guarantee that 100% success rate is have a story that has a healthcare angle. Why? Because it's of public interest. Healthcare is of public interest, and of course at your homes you'll be helping people, supporting people with dementia, with Alzheimer's, memory problems. So make sure your story that you are pitching provides all the details about what particular personalised care that you are that you use to support residents, for example. Or for example, it might be around reminiscence activities, for example, or other fitness activities, or other special personalised care that you are doing that helps people with dementia, for example. Those kind of stories journalists really do like because they have that public interest element to it. And again, make sure you bring out the human interest in those stories and follow these systems, follow these processes, and you will get 100% success rate in pitching stories for your care homes to local media. Please subscribe to whatever channel you're watching this video on so you don't miss any more videos like it.